Welcome to San Bernardino, everybody, where things are heating up. And I mean that literally and figuratively. The temperature right now approaching 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But that is not going to dampen the enthusiasm of everyone here as we begin that magical time of the year where we begin to determine spots in the Little League World Series. Last week, it was soft shoes. Men's size 11 for a kid 5'4". Called strike. So go Dan. Not nervous at all. Their state championship game, and that would have been the last game this team played. Godin is on fire. 2 strikeouts. And Killen has the first hit of the regional. Shallow single into right field. And Killen timed that beautifully. So Montana with its first runner on. Montana won their state tournament for the 4th straight year. That gets away from the catcher. Soranaka picks it up, throws it down to first, and that'll do it. A good pitching effort. He's won a state championship 4 times. Lifts that into shallow right, and easy catch for Jacob Killen. 11-year-old. And most of these players are 12. He lifts that into center field. A nice grab by Rex Johnson. The wind had been blowing. Nevada Little League state champion. He puts this into center field as well, and Rex Johnson getting some work early. 2 putouts for the center fielder. And nice work by Brockelbeck. He's going to face Paxton Wattups now. His dad Derek is the manager of this team. Slices that. It is fair. Nice piece of hitting there by Wattups. He will stay. Pitcher strikes out the pitcher. 4 strikeouts now. Pegum hits it right at the first baseman. And Oliver Johnson makes a nice play. Runner advances to second. A lot of gunners this year for first names. Goes down to first. That's a strikeout. Atalu to short. Picked up by Nyhart. And Nyhart throws him out. Oliver Johnson crushes that to left. Over the left fielder, Larson. And that is our first extra base hit of the day, Oliver Johnson. Soranaka, born in Honolulu. That gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. And so Johnson is now at third base. Brocklebank's pitch. They will score a run. And another throw out by Nyhart, but it is Nevada getting on the board first. Johnson immediately left. No play at home. And bottom of the second. And a called strike. Good comeback by Brocklebank. Facing Godin. Daniel, the second baseman for Montana. Swings on the first pitch, hits it to the second baseman. And that gets away from the first baseman. Luke Lintz's throw got away from Johnson. To help their baseball skills. Full count. And that is a pass ball. It is going to be on first safe is Fuqua because Soranaka just could not get that ball up and down to first base. So actually a couple of fielding mistakes. It doesn't matter because first base was occupied, so he was able to take that. He was struck out. Right field, Leno makes the play. The last batter, almost like another leadoff. That is chopped back up to Godin, and Godin makes the easy play. So Godin got out a little bit of trouble. Montana showing some life, but it's Nevada up 1-0. Paseo Verde Little League is in Henderson, Nevada. And Coach Johnson going back and forth to the Raiders training camp. In fact, he'll be heading there for a pre-season. And Lentz gets that through the infield for a base hit. Lentz, who overcame an Sparks. Next batter, Sparks, almost 5'11". That ball gets away from the catcher Waddup, so the runner moves over. Luke Lentz getting down to second. So Nevada with another runner in scoring position. In fact, his nickname is Baby Giraffe. Great sense of humor. Strike. Oh, he didn't like that. And Brocklebank gets his second strikeout of the. Up high. So the pitcher has struck out the opposing pitcher each time they faced him. Yeah, that gets through into right center. Look at the speed of Johnson as he scoots around the bases all the way to third. That was a rocket. Nyhart chops that to second. The run was scored. And that was a tough play for Luke Lentz. So Nyhart is safely at first. And we got a tie ball game. This was a chopper. And Lentz came charging in. Got his glove on it, but just could not make the throw. Sends it down again to right field. That has been the spot of choice for Kilwin. And Kilwin is 2 for 2. Bust. Over to right field again. That is a fair ball. And it will score a run. Chopper to first, throw goes home, safe. And Montana leads for the first time today. Johnson decided to go home. Oh, what a nice piece of running there by Nyhart. Used every bit of that stretch. And Montana leading for the first time today, and they're going to build on it. 1 run scores. Kilwin comes in. It was Brocklebank who got the hit. And Montana is on fire right now. They came into the top of the 4th down 1-0, and now they're up. Brocklebank sends that right back at Godin, and it clears second base to score a run. It's a way of life in the summer. This dry heat. Pegum lifts that high to center. Play made by Gomez. Throw comes home to Soranaka, and he holds the runner. Good. Squares around the bunt. Lays it down the first baseline. And no play, another run for Montana. What a bunt by Larson. Loaded, 1 out. This is Lincoln Daniel. And again, The ball in such a tough spot. Montana mastering small ball here. Close play at first. Johnson tries to get over. Oh. You can see why Coach Johnson was questioning that. Johnson dives in, and he is called safe. Call is confirmed. Buchla strikes out as Godin comes back firing. That was what we were seeing a lot of Godin do. I love that look. That is hit into right field, and Leno is able to settle under it and make the catch. Pharmacists are looking on, and he gets the bat on the ball, hits it to third, and he is called out. Erickson made the play, and that was an excellent grab. Can be safe. Quick swing and a base hit for Caleb Gomez. And McGee keeps that on the ground and gets a base hit. One out, runners at first and second. Well, Erickson wasn't messing around. He was ripping. Talu, also a good pitcher for this Nevada team. We may see him on the mound. He lifts out into shallow right, and the play is made by Larson. So Nevada leaves 2 on, and Montana. Region said math was their favorite subject. It's good for our future. And Johnson comes in and throws the strikeout to the first batter he faces. Out 0-2. And another strikeout. Johnson has struck out the first 2 batters he's faced of Johnson. Called strike. Oh, a called strike. Brocklebank, such a cerebral pitch. Soranaka, another incredible student and 4-time Nevada Little League state champion. And Soranaka with the base hit up the middle, his first hit of this region. On the ground, big play by Hust. Is the throw in time? Yes. Soranaka just could not get there in time. Excellent throw by Hust, and a good play by the second baseman, Lincoln Daniel. Voss chops that to short. Nyhart can't make a play. And Jimmy Foss with the base hit. When he stepped back into the batter's box, but obviously he's done that successfully already with a hit here, made the All-Star team again. Brocklebank strikes him out. He's also overcome an injury this year, broke his thumb and recovered in time to make All-Stars. Hits a hot shot down the first baseline. Latalo couldn't hang on to it, and that'll be a base hit. So Kilwin has reached base. Lost ahead in the count, 2-0. Puts that into left center, and another clean base hit. Strikes him out. Good comeback. There's Johnson, who had does not get rattled, according to Coach Waddups. We've seen that on the mound. Soranaka throws down to second, gets away. Runners, though, will stay. Montana. 3-0 to Brocklebank. Brocklebank goes down low to lift that into shallow right center. Runner holds at third. Hegum grounds it to first. Latalu throws it home, and they make the play. Excellent play by the first baseman, Latalu, and a good catch by Soranaka. Latalu throws, and Soranaka stretching out, and then the slide catches his back foot, knocks him down. Bases loaded, 0-2. It's going to score at least one run, maybe two. A nice hit into left center. 2 runs scored. Dane Larson had the RBI bunt earlier, and now a 2-run RBI single. He couldn't have walked it out there any better. And Montana, one more chance to catch Montana. He's on. Ken Fuqua up to bat now, struck out in his last appearance. Fuqua lifts this to center field, or excuse me, to the pitcher. Didn't get to center field. McGee made the catch. Montana. Marks just under 6 feet tall. And he has been no match for Brocklebank. Three and one the count. That is low, and Godin draws the walk. Jason Giambi is his club baseball coach. Bernick lifts that up high, and settling under it is the second baseman, Lincoln Daniel. In youth student athletes. Pass the ball. Oh, hit him. First batter that has been hit today. And Gomez will go to first. So McGee the batter. And McGee sends it to center. Game over. Rex Johnson makes the final catch. So Brocklebank, who really carried the load on the mound today for Montana, gets the win. His team scored 5 runs in the top of the 4th, 2 in the top of the 6th. And Montana wins it 7-1 and will move on to face Colorado tomorrow afternoon at 3 Eastern. So we will say so long from San Bernardino in this Mountain Region game. But